star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That was Skylar Cole earlier on, getting us ready for some playoff basketball. Stay tuned, everyone. Hello, everyone. Which one of these teams from the East will move into the finals? All knotted up here at 3 apiece. We're about to find out. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. At Boston. Frank, this is what you work for all season long. To have Game 7 on your home floor.
Yes, and you got to take advantage. The fans can only do so much, and they've got to be the aggressors and play like there is no tomorrow.
Now, here is Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Horford. Poked away. Martin finds Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vincent. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's blocked by Brown. The pass to Tatum. Dishes to Brown. Left side, Smart. Brings it from beyond the arc.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now here's Butler. Unloads from 13. Rebound by Williams.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Brown, good. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And here's Martin following Jaylen Brown's three. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Over in the corner, Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Butler with the ball. Drives to the hoop. Excellent D there from Williams.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Butler against Smart. And here's Tatum for three. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Butler. Passes to Vincent. This one for three. Rebound by Williams. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
The offensive rebound. Here's Strus. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tatum, again, the Celtics good for 2.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Outside, Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Horford. Three-pointer, Martin. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tatum against Butler. Tatum passes to Williams. Here's Smart. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Smart's got his second bucket tonight.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mike Muscala comes in for Williams, and it's White in for Smart. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum against Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Well, the defense reacts, but not quite good enough to deal with Jimmy Butler on the interior. Pretty play.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
4 on the clock. Here's Tatum. To the left wing. Here's Muscala. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 13. Butler finds Hero. It's good from long range. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now, here's Adebayo. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Fires for 3. Hero, no good. Boston leading by 10. Tatum dishes to White. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. He feeds it to White. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Celtics lead by 14. Now Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford's checked in for Grant Williams. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Brown inside. He's covered by Hero. And it's Brown missing. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Brogdon.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. A pivotal, deciding game. All the marbles. Kenny, you ever won all the marbles?
I was more of a jacks guy myself, and I played a little basketball too.
Well, I like a marbled steak. And you know what else I like, Ernie?
What?
Game 7.
Way to bring it back on topic, big fella. Gotta love it. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Now here's Tatum. Horford with the screen on Butler. Tatum kicks to Smart. And a dunk by Horford.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Smart. Vincent, the pass to Strus. Hutton, the screen, plenty of space. And another basket for Miami. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Yep, it counts.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the contest.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line with one shot.
Brown, no good on the free throw.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Now here's Butler. Shoots from 14, and Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Tatum, 13 points in the game. For the three, at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Tatum. 16 points for him.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Vincent, down by 15. Inside, here's Adebayo. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Tatum. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Over Butler, Jason Tatum again. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Here is the man activates the blade for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Boston making some changes. Hauser's checked in, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Brown. And a new group in for the Heat. Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Oladipo, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. .11 left in the third. Lowry finds Love. Love with the screen on Tatum. Outside Martin. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Celtics leading by 17. Tatum. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games. For Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Tatum no good on the free throw.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end, he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Now, here's Oladipo. Love outside. Good on the triple. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Tatum draws the double. Hauser the pass to Brogdon. Here's Hauser. Back to Brogdon. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 19. Here's Pritchard, and here's Tatum for 3. The shot, no good. Hero with it. Williams picks him up. Hero against Williams. Hero passes to Love. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you like to see Kevin Love operate from there. Yes, he can shoot the 3, but he's also a dangerous interior scorer.
Tatum looking around. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Celtics, you thanks team.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
They're going to be the Eastern Conference champions because of the work he's done tonight. And you know what? If he manages to stay this hot in the finals, he's going to have his hands on that trophy in no time. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside, Hero. And Boston with the rebound. And here's Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Love. Tatum passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
Tatum against Butler. Outside, Hero. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And there's the pass to Smart. Over Lowry. And that's collected by Love. Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Celtics.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a performance they put on with their season on the line. Such enormous pressure heading into this Game 7. They were clearly saving their best for last.
Yeah, these conference finals were a battle for them all the way. But when they needed to be at their best here tonight, they were. And we'll see if having to go the distance in this series takes anything out of them heading into the final round.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And Miami shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Love outside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's White. Nice D from Oladipo. Passes it to Butler. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And it's Miami with another.
Jimmy Butler's so consistent from the mid-range, and if the defense wants to take away the three and the restricted area, work that shot, no problem.
Here's Pritchard. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Yeah, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so the Boston Celtics take the series and will continue.
These guys have played so hard, endured so much, and you can just see how absolutely excited they are to be headed to the finals.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and it's so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.